Okay. So, what is this? Research. It'll also bring up my intimidate. That sounds like a good, solid walk around. Yeah? 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 Yeah.
The moon is a mysterious mistress.
Who walks in the night with dreamings of dread?
The Lucky Star Motel, room 2. Don't be long.
I'll be there. Alright, ready to get knocked upside the head? Oh, look at that. Look at that lovely, delicious goriness. Oh, it's going here. Interesting. Oh. Whoa! Anyone else want to clown around? Oh, this is the... Oh, this is the studio. Right. Hi? Oh, shit! Okay. Jesus, explode what? Anyone else want to clown around? Who would want this setup? Who would want this setup? See, I can understand that setup and this setup. I can understand those, but why the fucking... Whatever. Oh, what? What? Seriously? This is also a setup? Ugh, my God. He's dead, Jim. Come on. Anyone else? Hey, buddy.
Oh, Jesus, man, what the fuck is going on up there?
Yo.
Dad, everyone slaughtered up. Oh, God. Shh. Don't make any noise. They'll hear us.
Who are you? You work for the DMP?
Yeah, I mean, no. Fuck it. Yeah, I'm with DMP. You 5-0?
What the hell's going on? They're the same creatures on your tape.
Yeah, I know, but we didn't make that shit. One of the guys stole it, found it in the creepy house in the hills. We just copied it and put our names on it. Worse than anything we ever did. Worst thing I ever saw.
Interesting. Where, Manson?
Please, just get me out of here. Oh, no. Ah!
What? Oh, great. God fucking damn it. Really? He's about to give me information. Okay. We're gonna come through here anyway. Cool. Alright. So we got the complete horror tape. This guy's fucking dead. Biller Light Beer. Jesus. Hey, buddy.
Any luck?
Yeah, and those things on tape, they're real.
Then this is no doubt the work of a fiend. Hand me the tape. There might be something on it that will give us some insight into what its motives are.
Alright.
The house in the tape. I know it. It's in the hills. King's Way, if I'm not mistaken. My guess is that the fiend that made this tape is using these creatures to hound the Nosferatu, which would explain their sudden absence. They're trapped. Well, it's unfortunate that the prince needs you to see the Nosferatu, because it looks like this fiend knows how to get at them, and I doubt he's going to draw a map for you. Looks like King's Way is your only way in, unfortunately.
Guess we'll head to King's Way. Thanks.
I can have a car drop you off when you're ready. If I don't hear from the Nosferatu within the next few nights, I'll tell LaCroix he's going to need a new leading lady and march a few of my own troops up there.
Thanks, but I'll take
If I may give you one final word of warning, do not trust LaCroix. Do not play the damned politics of the Camarilla. This city hasn't needed them in a long time, and won't ever.
Who then do I trust?
That's for you to decide. I only know who you can't trust.
I'll remember that. Yeah, I can't trust him either. Basically, I'm gonna be independent.
Need some company?
No, thank you, sweetie. Appreciate it. Yeah, I believe this is the... Yeah. Close the door. We were not raised in a barn. Let's go. Really? 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 Ugh, here we go. Well, I'm not opening those doors. Yeah, you guys are gonna be safe inside those pens. And you're just gonna be safe. Okay? Good. What the hell? I just opened up! What the fuck? Really? Ugh. Right, he kicks cars at you. Right, this fucker kicks cars. Oh, motherfucker. Move. Fucker. Ugh. Ugh. Ow. You're just a little tapped because that much damage. It's like, yikes. Use. Oh, wait, fuck. Just be careful when you go around corners with this guy. Of course you fucking set the place on fire, you piece of shit! God fucking damn it. Now. To avoid the fire. Meh. Yep. Eh. Okay. Of course! Of course you won't let me through. Ugh. God fucking damn it. Should've just went this way. It's fine. I would walk this way, but... Okay, seriously? Ugh. Of course, this thing makes me suck! There. I killed the serial killer by throwing a car at him! There. Ta-da! Actually, you're supposed to have like a big conversation with him, and there was supposed to be a big, gigantic fight that you're supposed to have with this guy, but if you throw a car at him, done! Ta-da! So, I probably should update bail bonds guy since he's right here. Hey!
Hey there! I was hoping you'd stop back by. I got word about Muddy Mike. Seems he was a victim of that serial killer fella. Crazy, huh? Anyway, you can stop looking for him, if in you were.
Thanks, Arthur. Damn. Let's just, deal with the snuff film industry. Hi. Hi, kitty. And thus the hunt begins. Hello? Hello? Next! A fleshy ball. What the fuck is this fleshy ball? A weird and disgusting fleshy ball. Interesting. Hello? Oh, hi. Wait, are you Ventro?
Hello, young K-Knight.
Oh.
I see your face is not so lifeless. Your nerves not so deadened that you cannot express shock. Tell me, child, is my appearance that frightening? Or is it my knowledge of you that is so unnerving?
What's going on here?
Oh, child of Cain, the sights in this haven pale in comparison to my ancestral estate. Comfort is a custom, and all of this artifice brings me closer to my home. Do not fear for my furniture, young one.
You're the one who made the tape, aren't you?
Oh, yes, the tape. Merely a test. Certainly not intended to fall into mortal hands. Fortunately, we are in the capital of mortal trickery and illusion. So did the tape drive you to find me? From whence flows your longing, child?
Don't know really. What's going on down here?
To gouge out the eyes of the Camarilla. The sewers are clogged with my creations. I will kill or drive the Nosferatu from their pestilent nests. Without the sewer rats to guide them, the Camarilla will be blind to the Sabbat's designs.
Oh, you're Sabbat. So which one?
It is not for me. It's for the will of the Sabbat. The Camarilla is stunted, dead and festering in the womb. Good only as pawns of the fathers. Even now, they answer the call of the Ancient and seek to free him from his torpor.
The Ancient?
He slumbers within the Ankaran sarcophagus. One of the fathers whose return shall hearken the reckoning. Gehenna is at hand, and the Camarilla are unwittingly speeding us all toward our doom.
Maybe not. What about these creatures?
Blessed creatures. I have broken through their mortal crust and drawn from them their greatest strength, mutability. I coax bone, weave flesh, and lay sinew tight until it strains to lash out.
But they sure are ugly as fuck.
Perhaps, but they are exquisitely functional. Still, there's an uncanny elegance to even this, my most mercenary of designs.
It must have been a lot of work to create those machines.
Not too much for those of us able to give the gift of metamorphosis, young one. I know you have a cold appreciation for the aesthetic of my creations. No. I see awe and longing in your eyes.
Yeah, sure. Fuck off, dude.
Now, Camarilla whelp, let me see you fight your nature in the face of those who have embraced their beast. Deny yourself Cain's gifts and be torn asunder by my minions.
Bring it on, bitch. Next. He's too far away. He's gonna teleport. I can literally absorb all kinds of damage, fuck. There you are. Nope. Next. Fucking hell. Done and done. Done. Damn it! Where? There we go. Fucker! Fucker! Damn it! Did I not kill him? You defeated them. Okay. Cool. Alright, into the series we go. First of all, what's this? Famed clipboard. A clipboard? Clipboard looks the clipboard of an employee of the Los Angeles Department of Water and Power. Monday, 24th. An initial investigation into the reports of strange sightings in the LA sewers started today. Enter Quadrant 13 and will move to both 14 and 15 later on in the afternoon. Quadrant 13 seems normal. Tuesday, 25th. Quadrant 13 checked out but heard unidentified noises at various points in both quadrants 14 and 15. Hello, doggo. Thanks for following. You're awesome. Called into the dispatch to confirm that no other inspectors were working in the area. There were none. Coordinates noted. Investigation into 16 tomorrow. Wednesday, the 26th. Strange noises, undoubtedly some sort of animal, heard again in Quadrant 16. I saw what may have been the animal at the intersection of the corridors 63A and 64B, but couldn't find nothing upon further investigation. There were strange prints in the mud on the edge of the corridor, almost hand-like, although it was difficult to make them out in the darkness. Thursday, 27th. More prints found in the corridor 73D. They disappeared into what looks like an entrance to an older part of the sewers. Called dispatch to see if they had blueprints on the old sewer section, but they didn't. Requested advice on how to proceed, and dispatch told me to continue with caution tomorrow. Friday, 28th. Began investigation of the older part of the sewers this morning. Saw again what I believe to be an animal, although I don't know exactly how to classify it. Skin seems bare, almost reptilian. I can hear it constantly, almost as if it's following me, although the echoes down here make it impossible to gauge distance. Can't seem to raise dispatch on the radio, so unable to check in. There is a smell that has become more and more pronounced as I travel further into the old sewers, undoubtedly the carcass of an animal washed down here in the last big rain. Investigations continue. Found the source of the smell, and it looks like to be human remains. Immediately called dispatch, but was unable to reach them. Body seems to be that of a transient, but there are tears, massive tears in the flesh that indicate an animal may have recently fed on the corpse. I have noted coordinates of the body, and I'm returning immediately to report my findings. I have become temporarily lost in the old tunnels, and repeated attempts to reach dispatch have ended in failure. The animal sounds I've heard before have begun to approach again, and I fear that I may be hunted. As precaution, I have unholstered my weapon. Undoubtedly lost, I may have traveled deeper into the old sewers. Something is following me. I know it. I can't reach dispatch. The battery's running out in my flashlight. God help me, saw a creature, some sort of monstrosity, teeth and blood. Can't get out. No more light. Can't reach anyone. Please, oh God, what is the... Sucks to suck, buddy. Get a ledger. City Hall cover-up. Haunted sewers bricked over. Bodies never found. Yikes. Looks like there's a way up there. Hold on, there's something here. Ledger. Looks like the log of the Los Angeles Department of Water and Power. March 3rd. Reports concerning the recent haunting... Oh, it's 72. So 1972. Reports concerning the recent hauntings of the sewers have prompted the mayor to request a weekly log of all operations in the lower sections for 453 to 500. Log begins today. Nothing of note, although I will say that I find the stories to be unsubstantiated and ridiculous. Both investigative teams this week reported nothing of note, although one individual, who may be apt to nip at the flask more often than not, noted that he heard what he could only describe as whispers in one of his sweeps along section 476. Undoubtedly, these are the product of an overactive and thoroughly soused imagination. March 17th, nothing to report. Operations normal. Things have been hectic in the recent rash of sightings in sections 498 and 499. Although mostly described as shadowy figures, the reports come in from men whose words I trust. Discounting the usual stories about underground societies of displaced vagrants and rabid blind pets, I'm at a loss to explain these observations. I will join the teams tomorrow to see for myself what is going down here. April 1st. I have traveled with the team down to the sections in question, and I must admit that I saw and heard things that I could not explain. More than once I heard the same whispers that is described before, and I chased what I thought to be a figure down a corridor, only to turn the corner and find myself facing a brick wall. What looked to be an older section of the sewers had been sealed up. There was no one in sight, although I could have sworn I heard laughter echoing in the darkness around me. I will be forced to report my findings to the mayor himself on Friday. April 8th. The mayor has sworn us all to silence concerning these new sightings, but has promised us an answer concerning a course of action within the week. Inquiries about previous LADWP reports and records and reports have been met with strange resistance. It seems they have been sealed for official reasons. Something has been missed down here. April 15th. We received word from the mayor today that sections 475 and 500 will be sealed off permanently, and that no further inquiry into the matter will be tolerated. I have a few connections at the front office, and it seems like something like this has happened before. It's something that the city council doesn't want to become public. My contact said he couldn't say anymore, and that if I said anything to anyone, he would deny any knowledge whatsoever. The sewer section is closed tomorrow, and the city engineers have bricked up the corridors that lead to them. This office falls within sections 42, so it will be closed as well. As no one has requested the ledgers, all materials and records concerning this will be left down here to rot with the ghosts. Sorry about that, but as no official eyes will ever see this, I figured I could wax dramatic on this last day. Log closed. Interesante. Oh boy. Oh boy. Oh boy. Hello? Hi. You okay, buddy? Oh! Okay. Okay. I can handle it. Alright. Okay, apparently I can handle it. Alright, so let's head on up. Here real quick, if I can head on up. Okay. So let's blood heal real quick. Okay, hold on. Might as well use it. Alright, so might as well bring on the shotgun. Thank you, Decoradol, for the 1,000 bits. Really appreciate it. Also, apples. I think it was, I already said that. Alright, wait for that to be thrown. Okay. Gotcha. Perfect. Okay, there's no need to go in first person, goddammit. Alright. So that was a thing that happened. See, I told you guys, we were completely fine. Nothing to worry about. I'm so lost. I totally forgot where to go from here.
3 weeks later.
And... oh, that's a thing! I love how I jumped over. I see it. There it is! Just kidding. That's a thing we can do. Oh boy. Where'd I go? Where'd I drop down to? Do we keep going? Yes. Okay, apparently it's really, really dark. And that's how you properly deal with this bullshit. Well, guys, we have a dark, empty pit to jump into. Not sure where the fuck it's gonna lead us, but something. Alright. Ready? 1, 2, 3. Geronimo!